Hello guys, in this video I'm going to talk about the technical preview of Windows Server 2016. What is new? What is new in the Windows Server 2016 technical preview 4? So have a look some of the terms and some of the features what we have new in the Windows Server 2016's technical preview 4. So what is new in the Nano Server? So at first we are going to discuss about the Nano Server. Nano Server now support the DNS server and IIS server role, as well as MPIO, VMM, SCOM, DSC push mode, DCB Windows Server installer, and WMI provider for Windows Update. Its recovery console supports editing and reprinting the network configuration. Reprinting and repairing the network configurations. A Windows PowerShell module is now available to simplify the building Nano Server image. So these are the new features in the Nano Server. Now let's discuss about the Windows container. What is new in the Windows container? Windows Server 2016 technical preview now include the container, which allow the many isolate application to run on a one computer system. They build a fast and are highly scalable and portable. Two different types of container runtimes are included with the features, each with a different degree of applications isolation. Windows Server container achieve isolation through namespace and the process isolation. Hyper-V container encapsulate each container in a lightweight virtual machine. For some additional information on a container, see container, Docker, Windows, and trends. So if you want a more additional information, you can just go to the container, Docker, Windows, and trends. So let's proceed with the Active Directory Certificate Service. So what all are the new in the Active Directory Certificate Service? How Active Directory Certificate Service is designed for the Windows Server 2016. So Active Directory Certificate Service ADCS in a Windows Server 2016 technical preview increased the support for TPM key attestation. You can now use a smart card KSP for the key attestation, and a device that are not joined to the domain can now use NDES enrollment to get a certificate that can be attested for the key being in a TPM. What's new in the Active Directory Domain Service in a Windows Server technical preview? Active Directory Domain Service include the improvement to help the organization secure Active Directory environment and provide the better identity management experience for both corporate and personal devices. What's new in the Active Directory Federation Service? Active Directory Federation Service in Windows Server 2006 technical preview include a new features that enables you to configure a Active Directory Federation Service to authenticate user stored in a lightweight directory access protocol direction. What's new in the failure clustering in Windows Server technical preview? This topic explains the new changes functionality of the failure clustering. A Hyper-V or the scale-out file server failure cluster can now easily be upgraded without any downtimes or need a build a new cluster with a node that are running Windows Server 2016 technical preview. What's new in the Hyper-V on Windows Server 2016 technical preview? This topic explains the new and the changed functionality of Hyper-V role in Windows Server 2016 technical preview. Client Hyper-V running on Windows 10 and Microsoft Hyper-V Server technical preview. Windows Defender overview for Windows Server technical preview. Windows Server anti-malware is installed and enabled by default Windows Server 2016 technical preview. But the user interface for a Windows Server anti-malware is not installed. However, the Windows Server anti-malware will be updated anti-malware definitions and protect the computer without the user interface. If you need the user interface for your server, anti-malware, you can install it after operating system installation by using the Add Role and Features wizard. What is new in the remote desktop service in the Windows Server 2016? Windows Server 2016 technical preview. Remote desktop service terms focused on improvement based on the computer request. Added support for OpenGL, OpenCL applications. Multi-point service as a new role in Windows Server. What is new in the file and storage service in the Windows Server 2016 technical preview? Update is a storage quality of service now enables you to create a storage quality of service policy on the scale out file server and assign them to one or more virtual disks on a Hyper-V virtual machine. Storage replica is a new feature that enables synchronized replicate between the server for the disaster recovery as well as stretching of the failover clustering for the high availability. What is new in the web application proxy in the Windows Server 2016 technical preview? Web application proxy focuses on new feature that enable publishing and pre-authentication for the more application and improve your user experience. What is new in the Windows console? Adding a new and the different functionality to the Windows command prompt, Windows PowerShell prompt, and any other character mode applications. The new console functionality is enabled by default. In existence application does not work properly with the new console, you can select Use Legacy Console on the Option tab and restart the application. You can also control the individual aspect of the new functionality with registry key. Console windows can resize dynamically with the mouse. Quick edit mode is enabled by default. And the default font types for the new console window is true type. Text wrap and the reflow by default when you resize window. In some cases, after upgrade installation, font in the console window might be very small. What is new in the Windows PowerShell 5.0? Windows PowerShell 5.0 includes significant new features, including support for developing with the class and new security features that extend its use, improve its usability, and allow you to control and manage the Windows-based environment more easily and comprehensively. What is new in the networking in Windows Server technical preview? The majority what you will find for the networking in technical preview 3. We bring a scalable network controller for programming policy and level 4 load balancer for high availability and the performance. Enhanced gateway for the hybrid connectivity. An underlying network fabric that covers RDMA traffic and together with the TNAN traffic, DNS policy that control how your DNS server respond to the incoming request and better integrate of DNS and IPAM. So this was all about the technical preview of Windows Server 2016, technical preview 4 of Windows Server 2016. So these are the new features installed in Windows Server 2016. Thank you for watching the video.